Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ricky Puig, Jim, another midfield maestro from that Catalan production line.
Yeah, absolutely. He may not carry much of a goal threat, Peter, but there isn't much he can't do with the ball at his feet. He operates best on the left side of a central three, where he likes to take the ball on the turn and look to pass it forward. I expect to see him spreading the play and opening up opportunities for those around him.
And here's Raul. Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Raul. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Lampard. Great vision. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Ricky Puig. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Looking to play him in. He's through here. Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now it's Dembele. And the shot! It's their second corner of the game. Drogba! Decent enough try.
Drogba certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Lampard. It's Lampard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Dembele's still... Big header! It's hit the upright. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. 30 minutes gone. Shot. There's the shot! Goal! Paris! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they'll...
And the shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Paris are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rui Costa plays it short. Cross into a header! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. They're up to 5 corners now.
There will be 3
Timber
minutes
tries to
added
clear.
time.
Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Ødegaard. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Paris absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Paris are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Now it's Batistuta. He might be in here! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Throw in. Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rui Costa. Dembele has given away a free kick. Dembele running with the ball. Played back. Messi.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rui Costa picks it up out wide. Zanetti. No outsmarting him this time. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele! Off the post! Messi. Pinches it off him. Gattuso. Searching pass he's played there. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Neymar will not want to lose out here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? A finish right from the top draw. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now, can they get him away? Danger averted for now. Now there's a fine ball. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Batistuta. Gattuso. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Paris really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Drogba. Now it's Batistuta. Rui Costa. Can he get it through? And this is Drogba. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Busquets. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Time and again they are repelled. And he's gone backward here. Chance to deliver. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the finish! He has done it! Paris are all square! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Paris grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Paris really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was quick to react.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is expertly dealt with. Xavi. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Dembele picking up the Man of the Match award, and
Please
no
be
surprise
reminded that
there.
drinking is only allowed in the areas shown
So
on this
Jim,
map.
how do you
Thank
reflect
very
on
much for
what
your
we've seen?
cooperation.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement
match.
already palpable.
Against Paris FC.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Well, there's the man we're all here to see. The thrill of... And a chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Paris finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thailand looking to pass their way through, and he welcomes it in. Can he finish? He scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Thailand are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Engages and forces him off the ball. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Koundé. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Upamecano gets over and intercepts.
Paris are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now he's got space here. It's out for a goal kick. Xavi Alonso. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Batistuta. It's played through for him. And he's all... Tries a shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's managed to gift it back. Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And claimed it back swiftly. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Kiatisok! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. There will be a throw-in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Some resolute defending there. And he's there to get it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Paris really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
No, again there's no way through. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ruben Dias gets it away. Paris with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Rui Costa goes short.
That's good defensive concentration.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, we expected better and so did he. Cannavaro looking to play him in. Kiatisuk. And this is Dembele. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's been played through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Kiatisuk, played out to the left flank. Now it's Tonali, ball driven towards the far post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Gattuso, Edmilson. Just about up to 75 minutes. And this is Dembele. He's found a way through. Great ball and he's in here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Now it's Dembele. And it's Rui Costa. Drogba gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Thailand, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Kiatisuk, number 14. Tonali, number
Nicely
21.
shaped ball. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Number 9.
Well, there's the clearance.
Coming on the field.
That's a throw.
Number 11. Hazard. Number 7.
An instinctive delivery.
Number 41.
Czech deals with that, nice and simple.
Number 22.
Paris really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Bergkamp. Raul. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. This is Dembele.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Chooses to go back. And this is Raul. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Please join me.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?